industry, which was recruitment. Finally, it's opportunity. Does your resume tell a good story? If there are gaps on your resume, if there are mistakes that you've made, career jumps all over the place, it is not going to, it's going to be red flags for our clients. So you have to try and make sure that you are keeping your resume as clean and as tight as possible. 3 years with every single employer if you can. Stay within the same industry. Your income should be progressing every single year. This is you at the beginning of your career, ideally. If any of you are in the room are new graduates, you will know where you are right now. Hopefully, you're very talented. You've got tons of drive, you've got very good in person, and you're very smart. You're at the beginning of your career, you're making very little money. Your goal is to be here. This is where you make the most money, at the apex of talent and experience. Talent and experience right now, right? How do you do that? Finally, set goals for yourself, meet those goals. Do it consistently. If you're not a naturally driven person, you can decide not to be a salesperson, or you can start to set goals for yourself and get used to it. It is a you can train yourself to be goal driven. Think about your presence. Think about how people appear to you. Think about listening. Make sure that when you're out there, you're listening in the interviews, you're listening to what they're saying, and you're respecting what they're saying. You're respecting yourself. Acumen. Be well prepared. There is no product that you are selling that is more valuable than this one, yourself. If you're not going in to an interview with the same amount of research you would going into your biggest possible client, then you're making a massive mistake. Performance, have a brag book. Every single time you make quota, every single time you get an accolade, every single time you win a spiff, keep track of those and keep going. Relevance, stay in your lane. Wherever possible, try and stay within the same industry or have some relevancy throughout your career. Make sure you're picking jobs that make sense on your resume so that you do not have bad decisions. Okay? I hope that's going to be helpful for you. My 10 minutes are up. I'm going to introduce Richard. I've known Richard actually for a couple of years now. He's held senior positions at Xerox, Lucent, Cable and Wireless. In 2001, he was recruited by TELUS out of the UK to come here as Senior Vice President and Managing Director of Sales. He transformed the BC TELUS business from a negative 9% growth to a positive 16% growth in just 18 months. Since 2004, he's been the CEO of Compass Group, or Compass Peak, sorry. Richard has focused on business transformation projects for Vodafone, Microsoft, Computer Associates, Bell, Jim Patterson, Ledcor, and right now he's actually the Senior Vice President of Sales for Ledcor, a multi-billion-dollar company. I meet hundreds of salespeople every day, or every year at least, and I meet good ones, bad ones, ugly ones, and this is a good one who's also an ugly one. But he's really one of the most accomplished salespeople I've met. I'm really excited to listen to what he has to say. Thank you, Richard.